In fact, in this area, we are just a few miles from the Strip, and we have only 5 seconds to get to a shelter if sirens do go off overhead. Now, you can see the Israeli military is blocking off this portion of the road heading into Nahal Oz, which is right there at the Gaza Strip. So really, this is as close as we can get. Now, it's not just Israeli flags out here. We have American flags as well after U.S. President Joe Biden came out earlier this week really condemning Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's proposed judicial reform. This is really shutting down the entire city. If you take a look over kind of past us here as we go even more towards the other end of the Ayalon Highway, you can see another just mass of protesters. And as we talked to you before, we were looking through a barricade towards this end of the protesters. Now we are with them, and this is where we are seeing more police forces. What can we expect going forward through the night? I see still there are teams currently in the building behind us. Any updates as far as the damage to the building and if we expect it to collapse? The Israel Security Agency realized that there was a credible threat and that they were planning more immediate attacks. They took action immediately, and that's when they decided to do this day operation. That shows how not only significant their relationship is and how they really want to make a show of both partners tying together, but also the importance that they're putting into this specific railway project. You can still see the damage from where the car turned over. Take a look as it came off the promenade, hitting those people and actually rolling onto the grass over here. Still just divots of grass taken up from the vehicle. Really, Russia has strong-armed and occupied one of the most major nuclear power plants in Ukraine since exactly 1 year ago. And this is important because not only is it a major nuclear power plant in Ukraine, it's actually the largest nuclear power plant in all of Europe. Right now, we are in Florentine, one of the biggest Purim hotspots where you can find all of these costumes. I'm taking it back to my southern roots in the United States, but I am not the only one wearing a costume right now. Take a look at my friends here, David and Rachel. I mean, you hear some of the energy and protests even from outside the General Assembly halls. Do you find that the protests over the judicial reform is overshadowing the GA in any way? Take you on a little tour of this Purim party right here to bring you into the action and make you feel like you're here with me, because there really is nothing like a Tel Aviv Purim party. As you can see, just the costumes and the amount of people, and it's still early. The party is just getting kicked off right now, and people will be out here partying in the streets for the next really few hours. This is just some of the exciting energy that we've seen all day today. The parade started at 5 and it goes all the way up the iconic Tel Aviv boardwalk.